Hello out there, this is Deseran, and welcome to my very first PC game Let's Play. I've managed to get those upgrades. It's been about a week now, a little bit more than a week, maybe almost 10 days since I got the PC upgrades I needed. And I've basically been trying to decide, well, first on what kind of game to do, and secondly on, well, basically to get the right programs up and running to use it. Now, I managed to get this up and running. Took a little bit of work, but got it working. And I decided my very first PC game Let's Play will be one of the first PC games... sorry, let me rephrase that. One of the first PC horror games that I played long, long ago. This is Scratches, the director's cut version, which is available on Steam. The original was released in 2006, so quite a few years ago, and I haven't played this in a long time, but I've always remembered it. It does atmosphere incredibly well. Now, as you can see, it's this is done in the style of a point-and-click adventure game, but don't let that fool you. As I said, the atmosphere is everything in this game. So I hope you all enjoy this as we go through it together, and I get to re-experience a game I haven't played in a long time that genuinely scared me back in my younger days. Let's get started then. Which game do you want to play? Director's Cut, The Last Visit. Okay, they added this with the Steam version. The Last Visit is kind of like a secondary, it's kind of like a mini sequel. It's a little tiny after-the-fact story after you complete the main game. If you want, I can do that as well, but here's the main focus. Scratches, Director's Cut. Now, a small fun fact, actually. The company that did this game, Nucleosis, they're no longer around. However, there is, they have basically created a new company that is currently working on an upcoming horror title. One that a few of the bigger YouTubers have done. I've seen a few of them do teaser trailers on it. It's called Asylum. So you might have seen a couple of teaser trailers for that. Sound is actually pretty loud for me right now.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Blackwood Manor. Saturday, October 12th. The cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling, and almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter, and my new home in the distance seemed very inviting. Okay. Let's take a quick look at our car. Glove compartment. Oh, there's a key. Is that for the car? Perhaps. Let's see. Inventory. Oh, okay, yeah. Inventory. Right click for inventory. The key didn't fit there. Can we examine it? Okay, journal, looks like. Oh, here we go. We can inspect it. The key to my trusty car. Wait, why didn't the key fit to your car? Oh, there! Okay, I see. I'd only just arrived and the idea of going driving again wasn't very tempting. Makes sense. Okay. Let's just grab that back. Can we pick it back up? No? Oh, come on. Come on, take the car key. I guess we don't need it for anything, though. It was the boot of my car, which, considering my non-existent technical expertise, I hoped I would never need to open. Okay. Well, what do you have with you? Okay, you have 2 suitcases, it looks like, and... Oh, no, don't get back in the car. Getting used to the controls again. As simple as they are. It was the key Jerry gave me to Blackwood Manor. Okay. The suitcase was holding some of my stuff. It was awfully heavy. My loyal typewriter was inside the case. Very well done. Let's take a look around. Oh, what's that? Mailbox. No mail. Mailbox was empty. Alright. Right. Okay, so that's how to back up. Well, let's just take a look around. We've apparently bought this estate. A hefty lock was preventing my entry to the garage. Oh. Well, too bad then. Perhaps this key works? The key didn't fit there. No. Very well. So picturesque. A lovely Victorian manor. Examine the fountain? Can we do that? No. Apparently not. Oh, wait. Oh, oh, whoops. I accidentally moved ahead. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Looking around. Oh, what do we have here? There was nothing but a deep darkness beyond that grating. I see. Very well. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get in our new home. Trying to remember who we are at the moment. The door to the house was locked, fortunately. I have the key. With very little effort, the key unlocked the front door. In we go. Very somber music. The atmosphere. It's all coming back. Oh. Ah, well, there's a phone.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Oh.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. So apparently we are Michael, and it sounds like we are a author of horror stories. And I'm going to guess from the accents that this takes place in good old England. A majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. Okay, let's take a look around. Ooh. I always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Oh, writing, of course. A fancy red clock sadly wasn't functioning. The place was full of exquisite, albeit aged candelabras. Sorry, I need to stop trying to... For some reason, if I hear an accent, I start to talk that way. I don't know why. It's so weird. It was all gibberish to me. We open the... No? Can't open the piano up? Okay. Let's just look around our lovely new home. Ooh. Now what's that then? Books? I wondered how long that cup of coffee had been sitting there. Probably a long time. It looked as if an untidy person enjoyed reading in the living room. Ooh, we can take this one? Oh boy. April 20th. During a fit of rage, I burnt my previous diary. Not that I regret it. As if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. I feel that this is my escape route. My only means of functioning, of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon any situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus. Focus. May 22nd, I think. 22nd? Yeah, 22nd or 12th. 22nd, I assume. I've become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life, or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this deadened state, a ghost with no other purpose than just being here, watching? I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain my testament in these moments of meditation, my sole companion. June 26th. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind a blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural for me, a part of my personality. But I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I renounced them on that fateful day. And the worst thing is, I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than I expected. How could I be so blind? January 23rd? I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I came out and told the world what really happened? No, I'd end up rotting in jail. Although, that might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 27th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them. One morning, coming from next room. The whispers. Are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know, but at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. May. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not so sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul. Poor James. If I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now, and I have to suffer my cavalry. Cavalry? Okay. No, Calvary? I'm actually not familiar with that word. My Calvary. September 13th? Or 13th. The noises are back, although this time they're different. Before, I'd only hear them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering, and, how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now, I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 24th, or 14th. I've realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. Oh, geez, something's up here. December. They are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go nearer. I don't want to know. May. Oh, jeez. Put in March, crossed it out May. God, how many years have passed? I have lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. The diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain, yet I felt curious about what had been tormenting that poor fellow. You and me both, Michael. You and me both. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Ooh, what's this? The fireplace had a generous amount of wood in it, and I was relieved to know that I could warm the place up in case it got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping trees. Well, of course not. You're a writer. You don't do physical labor? Huh. Interesting painting. It looks like we can look at all of them if we want to. What is that, like? Seems familiar. Let's see. Let's go exploring. Looks like an office. Ooh, cigars. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. That might be the case, I don't know. What happens with an old cigar? Can it go bad? I don't smoke, so I'm not sure. The little drawer wouldn't open. Ooh, more books. Another fireplace. The place was full of exquisite, albeit aged candelabras. Okay. Remnants of a previous fire. The stone in the fireplace was cold to the touch. Very well. So it seems like no one bothered to refill the wood here. The glass was empty. Pity. I could have used a drink. Just a bunch of uninteresting books. Let's see. Oh, okay, no, it's not pull mechanics. Wait, what did I just get? Right, so it's just click and open. What do we got here? I can't take any of this. Okay, that's the one I opened a second ago. What the hell is that? Okay, what about the bottom one? Oh, wait, hey. Nothing. Okay. And this one? It was locked. Very well. Anything on the desk? Some glasses, another book. Huh. Oh. One of these lovely things. Doesn't seem to work too well, though. Maybe it's because it's old. 2 years in East Africa. A journey to the sources of the Nile. Let's see. Numerous illustrations. What about this one? Oh. We can open that. Okay, that might be a bit of a long read. Don't want to make this too long. Looks like we can interact with quite a few things. What over here? What do we got? Oh, some random books. The huge collection of books was impressive. I would have gladly spent days going through them. Actually, well, let's check inventory here. What do we got? We got an empty envelope, and looked like a boring tool. Okay, so that's an awl, I think. Okay. Collection of books, collection of books. Any specific books that stand out? No? Guess not. Wait, what? Did the cursor change for a second there? Thought it did. Maybe just my imagination. Oh wait, what? The Grasshopper Lies Heavy by Hawthorne Abdinson. Huh, okay. Huge collection of books. Books. Okay, so a lot of books. What about this? Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorned the room. A diploma granting the title of construction engineer to James T. Blackwood. Okay, well that last that diary we read mentioned James, so must have been a friend of his. Most of the clocks in the house weren't working. Very well. Okay. Let's Okay, I'd say this is good enough for just an opening taste. Kind of gives you an idea of what we're in for. We're in for picturesque scenery, beautiful music, atmospheric music, and location. And we're in for history and a horror story. But we'll see more of that later. Okay. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this playthrough. I am going to go through the whole game. I decided while I'm working on Let's Play Monachemia, I can still record a PC game on top of that, so why not? It gives up something to break. It gives me something to upload and break up the incredibly long playthrough that is a JRPG. But for those of you who are waiting for Fatal Frame 3 and you know who you are, I am still going to do it. I am just going to, when I finish Monachemia, I will do Fatal Frame 3 immediately. Trust me, nothing is going to stop me from doing that game. I haven't played it, and I want to. I am a big fan of the Fatal Frame series, and I want to play it. But this will be a nice little introduction for me for PC gaming, and something simple to start with. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, or share it with anyone else you think might enjoy it. If you have any suggestions for other games or on how I can improve my Let's Plays, please leave them in the comments below, or you can leave a comment on Facebook or Twitter. Any constructive criticism or suggestions would be much appreciated. And when we get back, I believe I'll take the time to read this tome here, assuming it's readable. I might be assuming that incorrectly, but we'll see. I didn't want to get into reading a whole second book this quickly into it. Until then, though, this is Deseran. You guys have a great day, and I'll see ya.